Hello YouTube people, in today's video I'm going to show you how this colorful watch from MiliFortic, a sister brand of Boltany, looks like on these custom straps, and I'm also going to open it up because I wanna see what's inside. This video is sponsored by AliExpress. AliExpress gave me a budget which I was free to spend on any watches that I wanted, and this is one of those watches that I bought. Thank you AliExpress. Specifications and measurements which I have done myself. The weight of this watch naked like this is 54 grams, diameter of the case 38 millimeters, lug to lug distance 46, thickness is 11, lug width is 20. This watch has 100 meters of water resistance rating together with a screw down crown and screw down case back. Inside it has Seagull ST17T automatic movement, which is hand windable, but it's not hackable, and this watch has slightly domed sapphire crystal on top. That's how this watch looks like on my 16.5 centimeter wrist or 6.5 inches wrist with its original leather strap. And the original leather strap on this watch is absolutely perfect. It's excellent. Straight out of the box, it is very squishy, it is very soft, very lovely thing to touch. It feels the opposite of plastic inside and outside. It's just a very nice thing to feel and touch and squish. It's very nice. I like it a lot. And the buckle on this strap has this MiliFortic engraving, and all the edges on this buckle are very nicely rounded up. The buckle also feels very good. So yeah, the quality of the leather strap on this watch is very good. Let's check the quality control, starting with the crown. Crown is simple but big, nicely polished out. It's a screw down crown, but it's big and grippy. It's actually a nice thing to use. Now, speaking about quality control, I haven't found any imperfections underneath the sapphire crystal. No dust, no nothing. It's very nicely done. Now, the alignment of hands, shall we say. So on the top, what you see is not a date window, it's actually 5 hours showing you right now, and it's called jump hour movement for a reason. Let me show you how an hour jumps once you come across 60-minute mark. So the question is how far from 60 minutes it is going to flip an hour. So basically half a minute away. Let's do this again, let's watch closely. So 59 nothing, 59 and a half basically. Yeah, so I would say it's all right. Interesting thing about this jump hour movement is that it can actually jump backwards as well, like that, and it has kind of nice clicky feedback through the crown once it flips an hour. Anyway, regarding quality control, about the crown and everything underneath the sapphire crystal, I haven't found a single problem. Let's take a good look at the finishing of the case. So as you saw, the crown is simple but nicely polished out. It's a big crown, still looks well proportioned. Bezel polished out, middle of the case horizontally brushed, like that. Right. Yeah, you can see it real good on this angle. Now the bottom of the case, simple but also nothing sharp on it. It's nice, clean case back. Now looking for problems, bottom edges of the case are sharp, inside lugs are sharp, pointy bits are razor sharp. The watch is fully wound. Let's see how well the Seagull ST17 movement runs. Plus 1 second face up, very nice. Let's see how well it runs upside down. 0, excellent result so far. Let's see how well it runs if I put it like that, crown facing down. I don't know what's about all those little dots on the screen, but I really like the results. Minus 4 seconds, deviation is not big, and this is probably the best running ST17 movement I've seen so far. Now I tried opening it up and wanted to show you what's inside, but it's very tight. Actually held this watch in a press like that, and I was trying to open it up really hard, so hard that actually my tool broke. As you can see, I bent a handle. I hurt myself a little bit as well, and I have scratched the case back. So you know what, I decided to quit before I hurt myself even more. Sorry, I just couldn't open it up. Let's play with this watch a little bit and let's see how it looks like on some custom straps, starting with just a simple black shiny leather strap. And you know what, I think it looks great. It looks great. It's a shiny watch, a little bit of a dressy flavor, I would even say. And yeah, on a black strap, I actually like it a little bit more than on its original brown leather strap. Original strap feels great, but I know, somehow I like it on a black a little bit better. Now how about this thick gray leather strap with holes? And you know what, I'm not sure, I probably like it even better than on a black. I think it looks great. Turns out this watch is rather playful and looks interesting on different straps, as you can see. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely not bad looking thing on this strap. Yeah, I'm playing with this orange light a little bit more because of the color of the dial. It's a little bit difficult to show you, but the color is very interesting. It's something in between green and blue. At some angles, at some lights, it looks a little bit more bluish, and some other angles it's a little bit more green. It's something in between. It's a very interesting color on the dial. Now let me show you what I just got. This is FKM CTS, something like that, rubber strap. The most expensive strap that I ever bought. This was 19 euros, and yes, thank you AliExpress for paying for that. I really wanted to try it out. Now let me do a quick review. It comes on this springy, very interesting clasp. I'll show you more later. Now first of all, to resize it, you know, you have to cut it down. So let me show you how many portions I had to cut down to size perfectly on my 16.5 centimeter wrist, or 6.5 inches. So it was rather long, and right now it sits just perfectly on my wrist, and oh boy, it looks so good. It looks so good. It has this interesting pattern, and the reason why it shows gray color, because, well, I just like gray straps. They look great on many different watches, and for me that's important because I like, oh my god, look at this thing, how it lights up in front of this light. Man, this watch has its moments where it looks really good, like right now. Yeah, it's awesome. By the way, this clasp, it's very interesting. Never had anything like this. It works on a spring inside. It's actually very nice. The only bad thing about the clasp is that those corners are rather sharp, but they're very easy to fix. Most importantly, the inside is actually not sharp. This bit is not sharp, which is going to touch the wrist. It's very interesting, no? It's like you can play with this clasp like some kind of fidget spinner a little bit sometimes once you're bored. I know, I like it. So I've cut to size, and right now that's how it looks like. It fits perfectly, and the way it feels, it feels a little bit like rubber, but it's a little bit softer, but it's not as soft as silicone. It's something in between. It's actually a very nice strap, and I think this watch looks wonderful on the strap. The color of the dial is a little bit feminine at certain angles. It does look a little bit like a teenage girl's nail lacquer sometimes, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So let's go full on, and let's just put this watch on a pink nylon strap and see how it looks like. And you know what? It actually looks good. I like it. It's very playful. It's feminine, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Feminine doesn't mean bad. It's lovely. That's what I mean. It looks lovely. It doesn't look bad. I bet my mom or sister would actually love to wear this watch like that. It looks good. It looks good. Now, one of my favorites is actually this chainmail bracelet on this watch. You know, shiny watch, shiny indices and hands, shiny dial. And I think it looks just great on this bracelet. It looks awesome. I think it looks awesome right now. And yeah, I don't even have anything to tell you. Just play. Let's play a little bit with the light. Let's see how it looks with different light. In a dim light also, it just comes to life in a dim light right now. Yeah, I think it looks great. And let's play with the orange light a little bit more. Oh yeah, looking good, right? Doesn't look bad at all. For the ending of this video, let's put this watch back on its original brown leather strap, which by the way is one of the best feeling leather straps I ever had. So squishy, so lovely and soft to touch, very nice leather strap. Isn't necessarily my first option for this watch, visually speaking. As you saw, I just showed you a very nice options for this watch. But you know, it depends on the day. One day I like black straps better for this watch, other days I might like this original brown one a little bit better. Anyway, for the ending of this video, I would like to focus a little bit more on the dial and the color of the dial, because it's a rather tricky color to show you. It's neither green, it's neither blue, it's, you know, something in between, teal color. And no matter how hard I try to show you true color, it still depends on the monitor you are looking at. You know, unless you are some kind of professional photographer using professional monitor meant for photo editing, I'm not sure you're gonna see the real color. So, you know, just take my word for it. It's very interesting color. Let me give you that. It's very interesting color. And I can, you know, at the very end of the video, I'll show you how this watch looks like outdoors in a natural light. Right now, let's turn off all the lights I have. And what you see right now is just a natural light coming through the window. That's how it looks like, just sitting in front of a window, which is, by the way, that way. So anyway, what I can tell you about this dial, it's nicely done, it's nicely proportioned. I really like this white chapter ring framing this dial. I think it's nicely proportioned, nicely done. And I like how those indices and hands light up in front of a reflection. Like right now, it's very lively in a reflection. And this is one of those watches that no matter how closely you look at this watch, it still looks good, because everything is nicely done, nicely aligned. I see no dust and nothing. It's nicely done watch, you know. Besides some sharp edges here and there on the case, the watch is actually very nicely done. So considering the price point, especially with such interesting jump hour movement and such interesting and unusual color, I must say, it's a very interesting option, this watch, very interesting option. So yeah, not a bad watch, not a bad watch, very interesting watch that has its own character. Thank you for watching, have a beautiful day, goodbye.